you really should stop drinking. Oh, alrighty. You'll be fine. Oh. I mean, I think he's cool. Anyway, so what's going on with Jeremy Hambly, aka the Quartering? Well, kind of a lot. The guy's in some trouble for, allegedly, of course. We're going to say allegedly because people's channels are getting deleted left and right over here. Allegedly flagging Kino Casino, which was a channel that's been giving the Quartering some flack. You know, kind of give him a hard time. I'll give him that. But the flags are allegedly false. They're not real. He's flagging the channel for terms of service violations, all kinds of things, just trying, allegedly, of course. And that channel got deleted, or at least shut down. When you're flagged by another person, usually YouTube investigates. Now, the allegations are that, and Jeremy Hambly has posted and deleted some of these tweets. Basically, he is bragging that he has a direct line to YouTube, and if he wants to delete a channel, he can, and he said this. So the allegation is that he called up YouTube and said, hey, I don't like these guys. They're making fun of me. Have them deleted. And that's not how it works. Now, of course, this could be all false. We don't know for sure whether he actually did this. There's evidence of it, but to say that it's a slam dunk case that he absolutely did it is not necessarily 100% true, but I believe Legal Mindset, I'm not going to watch their video or react to it, but if you want to check out Legal Mindset's video here on YouTube addressing this, he goes over some of the facts and does a pretty good job of explaining whether this would be a good lawsuit. And, you know, you could sue anybody. And remember, in civil court, all you have to do is have 51% of the jurors, or you only have to prove your side slightly better than the other side. If you're 51% right, you're the one who wins. It's a very slimmed down version of it, but that's what's going on. Well, the Quartering, he's in some trouble. Now, let me pull up his account here before we get started, because I do have a video from Melanie Mack that I have not seen yet, so I am curious what she said. And this video is 6 days old, so I really want to know what she has going on here, because I'm curious. Now, the Quartering's channel, we're going to go look at it real quick here. Hopefully it doesn't flag me for copyright for looking at it. He has 2 million subscribers. Now, I have another channel on YouTube that does not have that many subscribers, and it'd be great to have that many. That has about 6,000 subscribers, and yeah. So I know a little bit about how some of these videos work. So if you check out his latest videos, I think we can kind of see what's going on here. One, he's obviously ignoring it, which is probably the right strategy. If you are guilty of something, the best thing to do is not talk about it and hope everybody forgets. It might work. But if you look at it, for a channel with 2 million subscribers, he's getting pretty low views. I have a friend who has a channel that's starting to get picked up by YouTube, and I think they have less than 10,000 subs, and some of their videos are doing about this anyway. This is not a good look for a channel that has 2 million subscribers. I've seen other videos talk about whether or not he's in trouble, and I think if this is what he's getting, he's not making enough off this. Maybe he makes more on Rumble. I don't like Rumble. I uploaded one video there, but you have to be very careful about Rumble. Their copyright claiming system is very, very weird. A little too weird. In theory, they could own what you upload. Like, literally own your intellectual property. You have to read their terms of service carefully. Now, granted, the last time I read their terms of service was over a year ago, so that could have changed, but last time I checked, they have several different options for copyright uploading, and one of those is, oh yeah, we own everything, and technically we can do whatever we want with whatever you upload, and if we want to make derivative works of it and sell it to someone else, tough luck. So what? Let me get back to what I was talking about here. So his view counts are going low, which just explains why he may be crashing out. I'm not going to watch any of these. I've seen some of these, like this one here. A lot of these are shorts. Now, shorts are a great way to grow your channel's subscriber base. My other channel is primarily going to do with shorts. Original shorts, mostly. This is not original shorts. This one and this one I've personally watched myself. And the allegation is that a lot of these are basically stolen content. This video here is of this chick making, I don't know, some type of pork orange dish, and Jeremy just starts out, talks about it for like a second, and then just plays the rest of the video. I know reaction content is in a gray area, but generally you have to at least be in the video to start making that count. A lot of these shorts aren't going to get flags. They're some of these, that looks like it's from not even this country. You know, you're not going to get a lot of. Is it going to get you in trouble? Probably not. It should, but I have not seen. I've seen too many shorts on. He's not the only channel doing it. I can't really say he's evil for, you know, oh, he uploads other people's content. It's not the first channel to do it, but this is lazy, and honestly, kind of going against some of his basically his MO. You know, he does political and entertainment-based criticisms. This is not any of that. It's just, hey, look at this. That does not fall into the fair use category, my friend. You really should have these taken down. But this is where his subscribers are coming from. I always wondered why his channel wasn't doing so well, because Tim Pool's channel has less than, I think, 500,000 less subscribers, and Tim Pool's channel is far stronger than this. Tim Pool almost never uploads shorts, though. At least not that I see. And if he does, I never watch them, so I guess that's a thing. But these are decent view counts for shorts. And why are YouTubers not really uploading more shorts? Why is this a bad thing for his channel? If his views coming from shorts are bad, what's wrong with that? Well, you don't get paid much for them. You get paid very little. You get paid very little in general on YouTube. If you think you're going to make it, you're probably not. Even if you're making thousands of views per main video, you're probably not getting paid a lot. You're not going to be able to quit your day job, let's just say that. Now, Quartering obviously, can, even with the view counts he's getting, he's probably still raking in some money. But if this is where most of his subscribers are coming from, shorts viewers almost never watch mainline videos. I know, most of my subscribers come from shorts on my other channel, and they almost never watch my main videos. They only watch the shorts. So that, it sucks because I think the main videos are better, but, that's the way it is. And I could change that, and I just don't want to because I like the way I do it. Anyway, let's move into this a little bit more here. Hold on, let me get this loaded up and see if we got this. I'm curious what Melanie Mack has to say. I have not been a fan of the Quartering for a long time. He's not a channel that I watch anymore. I stopped watching him back when he started taking sides in the Daily Wire Steven Crowder debate. And I think he's friends with Steven Crowder, or at least his channel's pretty close with him. I'm not a fan of Steven Crowder's. I used to watch him a lot. And then that whole thing with his wife where he basically curses at her and just is cruel to her. Now, granted, I gave him the benefit of the doubt for that. And I'm like, oh, this guy's kind of a jerk. And that's when I started slowing down what I watched of him. I'm like, this guy's kind of a jerk. And he's kind of a jerk all the time. And that's when I was like, this isn't an isolated incident for him. I don't think that this guy just had a bad day. I think this guy is that guy. You see how he talks to people when he debates them. He talks down to them. I don't like that. Charlie Kirk didn't really do that. He'd talk to you and he'd assert that he's correct. But he never looked at you as if you were some unintelligent being who doesn't understand things. He would correct you and get you to understand. His goal was to convince you. The Quartering's goal is to make you look like a fool, to make him look good. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Quartering. Steven Crowder. So that's kind of where I was at with him. And then when he got in a fight with Daily Wire and posted their contract online for everybody to see, basically, and was like, hey, I hate this part, this part, this part. And I'm like, why didn't you just tell them that and ask for more money? I mean, clearly he was offended about how much they offered him. And Daily Wire even said, hey, look, this was just the initial contract. You could have said no and just negotiated with us, and maybe we could have came to an agreement. Considering that their money difference was probably too far apart, probably not. But I was very, that was when I was like, all right, this guy, I'm done. I'm done with channels that are like that. And I've stopped watching a lot of conservative channels. I'm really done with a lot of them. Quartering was one of the first to go, and then Steven Crowder. Right now, not too long after. It's just not entertaining anymore. A lot of them are clickbait, and I'm tired of the clickbait. It's just not something I'm into anymore. But I kind of got off on a segue there. Let's get Melanie Mack. I want to see what she has to say. Let's see what we got here. I'm not going to watch this whole video. It's 8 minutes long, so we're not going to do that. I'm not going to just re-upload somebody's content. But I am reacting to it, so this is at least hopefully in fair use. We'll see. Okay. This is Melanie Mack. She is last I checked, a Catholic Christian that works with Jeremy on the quartering, does some of the things with her, and I believe, what's her name? Hannah Claire Brimlow, of the formerly of Tim Pool, which that was one of Tim Pool's biggest mistakes, but that's another story. Let's take a look what she has to say here.
I've talked about it like on streams and stuff in the past because it's been going on for months, and it's just insane. But it's like, whatever, I'm just going to make a video, and these people are going to constantly be lying anyway, but at the very least, I will address the parts that have to do with me, so that
Let's see what
they can't be talking for me. So it's become this thing now where people are saying that the quartering makes me uncomfortable, and I'm in some sort of like weird hostage situation, and this, that, and the other.
She does not look comfortable in this.
Like,
maybe that's just me.
No
I don't know.
I've been friends with the quartering for a very long time. It's been like 7 years now. And I'm telling you, when I've had a bazillion people try to turn on me and try to cancel me or make a bunch of hate videos about me over various things, whether it be my Christian opinion being against the gay stuff, or when I didn't get the COVID jab and I had, I got canceled.
She has some bad takes.
The liberal side of the gaming industry and all that.
So I'm not talking about that stuff. Actually, she had some bad takes about gamers and some stuff like that. I stopped watching her pretty much not long after that. I subscribed to her because she was on the quartering, and I thought, oh, well, this girl's a Christian girl. It's nice to hear some, good faith-based content. Well, she's too judgmental for my taste. Let's just say that.
Which happened because last year, or what was that? Last year or 2 years ago? I don't know. Anyway, whenever I spoke out about as a Christian, I am not advocating for Gooner games. I don't.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Like them, and I don't play them, and that's not what I want to see in gaming. Then I had a bunch of people who, because that's the thing. I went from being canceled from one group of people to making new friends to these new friends now turning on me, because that's the thing. Content creators are like snakes. Most of them are. They don't care anything for just some clicks. Anything for some clicks and some views. So they will turn on people. So the amount of people who actually have your back is so few and far between.
I believe it was related to Stellar Blade, a game I actually have played recently. Great game. Highly recommend. Obviously not necessarily for the young people, but
had my back.
very
I
entertaining.
had mob after mob go against me for stupid stuff. People lying on me, people making
you have
stuff
not
up,
gone over a single thing of these allegations against you or the quartering. You just said how bad your life is.
In this space, because after that first time where I got canceled and
come on, I don't care. Do you actually say words?
Stuff in the gaming industry anymore, because
okay, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit because I am not wasting 8 minutes of your time reacting to something that doesn't make sense.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about the best friend I've made in this space. And telling me and trying to say that I'm uncomfortable or that I have any issue with him. But poor me, I can't speak out. First of all, I'm a grown woman. If I wanted to speak out against somebody, I would. But obviously, that's not the situation here. That's just a bunch of lies.
I wonder if the quartering asked her to make this. He's like, hey, look, people are getting on me. Just help me.
And so people want to bring up the fact that because I'm co-hosting with him on his show, that, oh, well, she's on his payroll, so she's not going to say anything. It's like, I have been in the space of content creation, and I have 15 plus years, how long, 15 years
I've been doing this longer
experience.
I was here back when YouTube started. Well, a year after. I think 2006 was when my main channel uploaded.
And I was smart with it.
Used to be on the front page.
I didn't go
of comedy.
On
Most
Lamborghinis
talked about
and stuff.
Comedies, at least.
I saved my money and I invested my money. So I'm in a situation where I don't have to be on a podcast to pay my bills. I appreciate it, and it's nice.
All you've been in this for half your video and have not addressed any of the allegations, other than saying that he's my friend and people should trust what I have to say. What do you have to say?
I could be a full-time housewife and not have to do any of this, but I like to do it. It's fun. It's like I started before monetization was even a thing on YouTube, and I still do.
You've been doing it
this
for
stuff
15
because
years. You
it's
started
fun,
after
and I
monetization
like it.
started.
And yeah,
Wonder
it's
how
fun
I
to make
know?
money too. I still
I was
make money.
monetized
But I'm
a long
not
time ago.
beholden to the quartering because he pays me to be on his podcast. So this whole narrative that like, oh, she would.
Okay, so you went from your friend to he
because
pays me to be on his
she needs the money.
podcast.
That's bogus.
But I make enough money, so it doesn't
I am
matter.
Good. God has blessed me, and
That's
God
great.
has blessed my husband, and God has blessed us together. So
I
that's not
bet
even
that
the
husband
case.
is not a fan of Jeremy.
So it's just absurd.
But hey,
It's insane.
maybe he is.
But honestly, I think a lot of it is people are getting some clicks, people are getting some views, and right now in the content creation space and on YouTube, we had an algorithm change that happened several months ago or so, a year maybe tops, but
I
around
think people
that
are getting
time,
tired
and people are
of
still trying to
Jeremy
figure it out
videos.
because for a lot of channels and a lot of the channels that are doing this. The algorithm changed from what it was before. That used to be really good on
do
it.
you
So
even know?
these style of channels, the social commentary style.
Okay,
of
you're still
channels,
not talking about the
they
allegations.
to the faith, we're seeing the attacks on him grow at a level
Okay,
they've
here we
never
go.
been before.
Finally something.
And
It's growing on
I'm
him because
truly
it's popular.
convinced
I'm
that
talking about it because I
because
think it's interesting.
that at the root of it, it's because he came to Christ. And that's the thing. They hated Christ, so they hate Christ in you.
Okay, I didn't know he just came to Christ.
And
I think that's awesome.
that's
I
a
hope
huge
that's
part of
real.
what's going on.
But I don't see anyone
I'm really
attacking
proud
him.
of
I mean, maybe they
Jeremy
are,
for
but
really
they're not
appreciating
attacking
part of
him
I've seen so much
for
growth in him, and I
that.
just-
Now, Kino Casino was
I'm
accusing
very
him
happy
of
he's a
some
friend, and I will be a loyal friend to him.
um,
So regardless whether I'm on
inappropriate
his show or not. So
sexual
people are
things,
still gonna
supposedly.
lie.
I'm not going to get
People
into
are
it. What
still
people
saying
do
this,
is what
that, or
people
the other.
do.
I
I know
care.
it's
I'm telling
if
you
it's not on,
the
if it's not
truth,
affecting
whatever
other
you wear.
YouTubers, then I don't have a story. I'm not going to just rag on somebody for their personal life decisions that are terrible, unless they're in politics, and then it's hilarious. But if he's doing stuff that isn't Christian, if he is a new Christian, he takes a while. No one. If you wake up and if you wake up and suddenly every view you have is perfect, let me know. I'd love to talk to you because that'd be great. This girl, ironically enough, is probably the same kind of people that are attacking the quartering, because it's those kind of people who can't see that people aren't perfect and understand maybe there's a little bit of a difference in what people think is good and what people think is bad, and give grace. Ironically enough, she's the kind of person who would be attacking the quartering if she wasn't working with them, I think.
Or they want. So it is what it is, but all I've got to say is all these lies about me, anything involving me, is just dumb. And you
Lies.
just see it. You can hear straight from the horse's
Okay,
mouth
look.
right now.
If
Those are lies.
If I had lies about me, and I knew there were lies, and it was clearly popular on YouTube, I would just get clips of those lies and then address each one and go, look, I didn't do this. This is the truth. Particularly if they're bad. Now, granted, there are some things that are out there that are better just to ignore and not address. But right now, it's entertainment. Right now, everyone's talking about this. It's going all over the place. So this would be, one, a good video, and two, just a good way to sell your point. This whole 8 minutes, I don't recommend watching this. I hate to say. I usually say go check out their channel. Don't waste your time. I have not seen anything useful here.
And what it is it's people who are being very vicious, because these people say these things because they want to ruin friendships between people. Whenever they find a target, someone they don't like, they want to ruin their life, and so they're trying to ruin their friendships.
I don't think
They're
so.
trying to ruin people's relationships with their
Why is she
family.
looking off to the
all
side?
this
I mean,
stuff
I look off to the
that
side
they
because I
go
have
through
my
these
second
types of
screen
measures.
here,
It is
which has
evil, it's
OBS on it.
demonic.
Is that what she's doing? Zoom in on her eyes is
but
what the
yeah,
reflections say.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous. So there you have it. There you have the actual truth, and
I have not had the actual truth. I don't know anything about what you just said. That was not an answer. So some of the things that they got him for. Let me see if I have it up here. I thought I did. Yeah, this is creepy. Somebody uploaded this. I don't know where it came from. This is from a stream. It was uploaded 3 months ago from another person. So to verify whether this is accurate, I don't know. Just realized my tie's not slightly bad. Okay, so this is him allegedly trying to pick up Melanie Mack. This is not what you do. Excuse me. Gosh, I'm losing my voice. Why would you say this to a girl? Is what I'm about to say here. Check this out.
Yeah. Melanie and I will be watching the football game tonight, and Hannah Claire will probably be going somewhere family orientated.
I can't watch football with you guys?
You can.
Wow.
I would love that.
Oh yeah, that would be
Wow,
fun.
thanks, Melanie.
I
I'm
would
not
love
here.
it.
Yeah.
We just didn't know if you wanted to. I would love
I'm
it.
great at watching sports, and by that I mean I'm solidly okay.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. Well, we got to figure out where we're gonna go. I have a dinner place I want to go, but I got to call.
Okay.
A football game tonight, and Hannah Claire will probably be going somewhere.
Now,
Claire will
I
probably
don't
be
know if she's
going
actually saying help me.
somewhere.
Why in the world would you just... That's just weird. I'm sorry. I don't... I have friends that are women, and I do not go, hey, look, let's not invite everyone, and let's just go me and you to dinner and watch football together by ourselves. That's just weird. And Jeremy supposedly is married. Gosh, I'm losing my voice. Okay, that's weird. Let me see if there's anything else here. There's a comment about her breasts for some reason. I found this and thought this was a little weird. You don't make comments about this. You just don't. You know, you don't, one, as a married man, hang out with another woman as if you're single. Gosh, I should have had something to drink this morning. Alright, this is the next video here. And this is also not a comment you say about your friends in general. Like, even if this was somehow not meant to be in any way, which I don't, in this view right here, I don't think he's trying anything. But this is just a weird thing to say about your friends. You don't just, it's kind of insulting. Girls don't really like hearing this part.
Football with them and be married.
Yeah, this is an allegation.
Not be trying to sleep with them.
Yeah, this is a relation to that same last video.
You guys all know I'm a boob guy anyway.
Yeah. Apparently talking about her chest size, and yeah, that's just weird. Why would you say that? Oh, she's not hot enough for me. One, no one should be hot enough for you if you're married, other than your wife. And two, if she's your friend, why are you saying that basically she's ugly? I mean, there's a fine line. I mean, granted, you don't want to say that she's hot. You don't want to say that she's ugly. So why are you saying any of these things? You should be saying, she's a very attractive girl, husband's a lucky guy. I mean, maybe that's even that might be too much. Excuse me. Yeah, so Melanie hasn't uploaded anything lately. Let me see if Hannah Claire has anything, because I'm curious what she has. Out of all the people that are on the internet right now, Hannah Claire Brimlow is probably one of the best YouTubers. Or at least most authentic. In fact, I'm going to subscribe. Yeah, she has, she's not talking about it. She's not entertaining. I'll give her that. She's not. By herself, Hannah Claire is not entertaining. Check out her channel, though. It's worth checking out. Her thumbnails are not really well made. I mean, people can say that about mine, but at least I try to be funny. And hers are just boring. You know, they're like page 3 of the newspaper. And people already aren't reading the newspaper. So I've watched some of her stuff, but the one thing you can say about her is I think she's honest. Which is why she hasn't said anything yet. At least not on here. I haven't heard her say anything, and if you have, I'd love to see it. But I guarantee you, she's not going to say anything. That's my opinion. I don't think she's going to address any of these things. Because she works with him. Now, Jeremy has treated her pretty bad. I've seen clips, and I could not find it anymore. I tried to find it, and I saw it a few months ago, and I actually was going to do a video on it, but I could not find the clip of Jeremy just being a jerk to her. I think he called her the B word live on stream, and was amazed that she kept talking and ignored it. She's got thick skin, and I think Tim Pool's biggest mistake in his career was letting her go. She did a great job on his show when it's kind of set up by somebody else, and she just has to talk her opinion, and it's kind of set up with other people. She does great. On her own, I mean, maybe she's as boring as me. I don't know. But yeah, I have a lot more to go over, but we don't have time today. I mean, what we've seen is Jeremy kind of being a dick. Well, at least to his wife. That's the allegations. The allegations are that he does some sexual things that are wrong, and that some of these things are inappropriate. And the Kino Casino went a little probably further in there. And I have not seen their stuff because their stuff's been deleted. And I have not been able to find it yet. If you have found it, link it, post it down below, leave me a comment, because I'd like to see it. Even if they have said things that aren't true, maybe they did. Maybe they said things that aren't true, and I hope that's correct. If they have, why do you have to get them deleted for that? You're a public figure, especially someone with the 2 million subscribers. People making up stories about you, yeah, probably not nice, possibly libel, depending on what it is. But people are going to make fun of you. People are going to say things mean. That's the internet. You're old enough. I see gray in his hair. Maybe a little bit. Redheads just... They're like immortal vampires. People are going to make fun of you. I've been made fun of my entire life. I don't take down people for it. I'm not going to take down a channel because they say mean things. I'm going to, if anything, put them on blast and go, hey, look at these guys. Look at how much of a jerk they are. Mainly because that'd be entertaining to me. For someone this old, he's been on the internet this long, and has not developed thick skin, I don't know how he does it. I don't know how you can still take offense to this kind of stuff. People are going to say mean things about you. People are going to say mean things about your family. People are jerks. Getting people deleted off the YouTube is not going to help. Unless they're literally saying stuff that would probably be libel, which I don't think they have. I've seen calling people out for having sex in weird ways or doing whatever they accuse him of doing is not, in my book, enough to be a libel. But hey, I'm not a lawyer. Maybe Legal Mindset probably would have a better answer to this. Great channel, by the way, on Legal Mindset. Check him out. I don't think I have anything else here. Side Scrollers has some stuff on it. Their video's kind of more boring than mine. No offense to Side Scrollers. I actually do subscribe to them. They're pretty entertaining sometimes. But I don't know. They're also kind of... I think they've lost the fun of YouTube. That's why I only upload once every week or so. I'm talking about this because I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was interesting. And that's it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment below. I'm curious to see what everyone has to say about this. What do you think about the quartering? Are his videos worth watching? Are they terrible? I'm not a fan of them. Do you believe these allegations about him? What do you think? I really want to know, and let's have a conversation. I'll see you next time. Have a blessed day.